So welcome back to another tarot reading video. Today we're going to be talking with Princess Diana, or talking with Princess Diana about her life while she was alive. I've already pre-shuffled my cards using this tarot deck, and everything's laid out, so let's get into the reading. So the first card I pulled up with her was the World Reverse. This talks about how she may have had some unfinished business, things were incomplete in her life, and it was paired with the Ten of Cups, upright, the Hierophant reverse. I took this as that things were incomplete, possibly in her marriage to Charles, allegedly. I think with the Hierophant reverse, I see it as there was no commitment in that relationship that they had with each other. I don't know if it was from him or her. I know I've read reports of both of them, being unfaithful. But there was obviously with the Hierophant here, there was no commitment in the marriage. Unsatisfactory in the relationship is what I'm getting. She wanted a happy family, happy home, and she wasn't able to get that. I feel like with these two cards here, I'm picking up personally that one of them, either her or him, eventually gave up on the marriage, on trying to make it work, just giving up, trying to fight for it, and just like letting things go, which I think personally led to like a lack of a lack of direction, I guess. They kind of both went their own ways. But I am seeing, what I first got here was things were incomplete. She didn't get what she wanted in her lifetime, which was, just that happy. She wanted the happy home, and she didn't, I feel like she didn't get that, or she didn't have it, she didn't have this kind of life. Things, I feel like things are very unstable. She wanted to have that fairy tale. She didn't get it. She didn't have a happy childhood, and so things didn't go the way she wanted to. I have the Six of Pentacles here. This kind of resonates with, I think, who Diana is. She's a very charitable person. She was a very charitable person while she was alive. Very giving. Also, I've read about how she used to, would allegedly, would go and give money to the poor, cash, late at night when no one was watching. And I feel like this kind of resonates with like who she is. A very powerful woman. A woman with a lot of money, but also very giving with it as well. Very generous. Very generous. And I see that's paired with the Eight of Swords reverse. So Eight of Swords reverse to me talks about someone's coming out of that victimhood mentality, right? So they're coming out of feeling imprisonment, feeling like they're just always a victim, like coming out of their shell, coming out of being scared, and coming to their power, and just doing what they want in their life. And they have the power now. They have the finances to do what they want. They're in that position of being the one to be able to give to others, and staying stuck in a place where there's just in that mentality of like they're just stuck. They're not in that mentality of like imprisonment, victimhood, or whatever you want to call it. So I see her as someone very sure what she wants. Very generous, especially with their charities as well, it looks like here. Then the next thing I got the Ten of Swords reverse here. This talks about betrayal, or fear of betrayal. I feel like Diana, and I clarified this card, and I got the King of Wands with it. And it's interesting because I got this card in my last royal reading that I did about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. You can go watch it on my channel. But I got this card for King Charles, I guess that you can say. But yeah, this is paired with it. I This is all for alleged and entertainment purposes only, right? So yeah. So anyways, I think allegedly she feared betrayal from this person, possibly Charles, maybe. Um, obviously being stabbed in the back, not in actuality, but like she feared some kind of betrayal from him, or maybe she felt betrayed from the marriage. Um, it could possibly be that also because the Two of Cups and a Queen of Swords. So she either felt betrayed, being cheated on, allegedly. Um, was this was reversed, I think. Yeah. So I think she could either possibly fear being betrayed by Charles when she was alive, right? I feel like I know right before she passed away, she was allegedly, possibly kind of paranoid, or so what some would call being paranoid about her car crashing, brake failure, and all that. So it could tie into that, or it could tie into like her feeling betrayed about her marriage with Charles and Camilla being so close together, being them being together while they're still legally married. Because we have the Queen of Swords right here. It could be Camilla, or it could be talking about the late Queen herself. But I think it's talking about either the marriage. I think it's talking about the marriage they were in. Honestly, this is what I'm gathering. So these two people are together. Two of Cups, a relationship with two people coming together in union. Two people who get along or compatible. Charles and Diana weren't compatible. Charles and Diana were not compatible, obviously, and this is upright. So I think this is talking about Camilla, and Camilla's obviously queen now, queen consort. So I think this would be very fitting. I think she felt betrayed that Charles was very close. Charles was very close to Camilla and continued that relationship with her throughout their marriage. And I don't think Diana liked that at all. So hence the Ten of Swords reversed, feeling betrayed, a fear of betrayal. Just surviving the worst with this person. So whoever this person was, possibly Charles, put her, or she felt like this person put her through the worst. And she also probably felt betrayed as well, is what I'm getting. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is talking about communication, intellect, understanding, being very intellectual on things, with anything in life. It's paired with the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is financial freedom, prosperity, free thinker. What I'm getting with these two cards paired together, I'm picking up that Princess Diana was a very free-thinking woman, especially once she got away from the royal. Once she was moving towards away from the royal family. Obviously, with the Nine of Coins, I kind of see this as going with her divorce from Prince Charles, because I know that she did win a huge lump sum of money once they officially divorced. And I kind of see that right here, someone who's very financially independent. So once she was divorced from Charles and lost her HRH status, she was on her own. She's very independent, financially independent. She was free. I feel like for the most part, she was very free to do what she wanted to do, to go out to do the ventures that she actually liked, to support the charity that she actually wanted to do. She took on things that, other role members might not have took on, like with the landmines campaign that she took on with the Red Cross, right? And this is what I'm getting here. Personally. And then last, we have the King of Swords reverse. So to me, the King of Swords reverse is not a very not someone who I think very highly of. This is a person who's not very reliable. You don't want this person in the reading, and this could be talking about Charles or any of the men in her life. I'm not really sure because it's paired with the King of Cups upright. So King of Cups is somebody who is King of Cups upright is a person who really cares about you. They have deep feelings and emotions for you. They will go out to do anything for you. But I found it strange that I was paired with someone like this. Like this person does not care about you at all. So whoever this King of Swords was, probably didn't care about her for the most part. It wasn't very reliable. It could have been Charles, but then again, it's paired with the King of Cups. So maybe deep down he had emotions. He cared about her, but maybe in the way he acted wasn't how he actually felt. It could be another person as well. It could be talking about maybe another man in her life that actually cared about her. I don't know. This could be talking about anybody she had in her life, any man that she had in her life that really cared about her, showed deep feelings and emotions for her, would do anything for her. Like, she would say jump and they would say how high, right? But it's paired, so this was the clarifier for the King of Swords reverse. And then for clarification, I also got the Seven of Cups and Ace of Wands reverse. Seven of Cups is come to clarity and realizations of things that she may have been, fantasizing about, or like you weren't sure about, or daydreaming about, like you were fantasizing about the relationship with the person. I think because these two cards are paired with the King of Cups. So I'm thinking perhaps Diana had these fantasies, allegedly, about how she thought this person felt about her. Maybe she thought that whoever this King of Swords was actually didn't care about her. I think perhaps she thought that this person was going to be, the one she was going to marry the rest of her life, and be with the rest of her life, actually cared about her, does want to show devotion. Instead, she found this person wasn't very reliable at all, this King of Swords. This person did not care about her. This person did not show the same kind of emotions that she showed towards them, and emotions that she thought they would, and they also did not show. They didn't show how she thought they would be. She thought they would be this King of Cups, and they weren't. I felt like she came to realizations about things. She got out of that fantasy mind about whoever this King of Swords was. And I think once she realized who this King of Swords was, reverse, I think that kind of made some setbacks and delays with things. Possibly in a relationship. I don't know. It could be about King Charles. It could also be about any other. She was dating other men, so it could possibly be about anybody. But if you guys think it's somebody or whoever you think it is, just let me know in the comments. But I felt like she was coming out of, I guess you can call it fantasy land about whoever that person was, and whoever this was, they weren't a very good person to her or for her. Caused delay and setbacks and things. Possibly brought about bad luck. Also, I don't know if it's talking about Dodie or whoever. I don't know, but it's a King of Swords, so maybe it's Charles. Who knows? But she did come to clarity about whoever this person was, and decide not to either not be in a relationship or just kind of set back with things. But I do get that. What I'm getting for the most part, she wanted that happy life, that happy home. She never got that, and I think in turn, she turned what she couldn't get into the people. Devoting her time and life to charities and events. The people of the Commonwealth country. I feel like personally, once she realized things weren't going to go good, I feel like once she realized that she wasn't that the marriage to Charles wasn't gonna go the way she hoped for. I feel like she turned most of her life into she got out of that victimhood and turned into trying to get more in her power. So, but I think also she was devastated about the whole Camilla Charles thing, obviously, but I also do feel like she became more in her power and become more of her own person, because I do remember seeing, because I do know that she kind of stepped away from the royal family towards more the end of her life, became more of her own person, and that's what I'm seeing right here too in the cards. That's what it's picking up on. But that's all there is for now. If you guys want to see more videos like this or more in-depth videos about Diana and what she went through, just let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm sorry for the quality of the video and the way I'm talking, but I'm trying to get used to it. But I will see you guys later.